Students, in this video, I am going to discuss chain rule. If you remember in previous theorem, we have discussed about the Carathéodory theorem. We will use this theorem to prove the chain rule. So what is the chain rule? So this is the statement of the chain rule. Chain rule. So let I, capital I and capital J be intervals in capital R. R is the set. So these are two intervals in R, and let G be a function from I to R and F is a function from J to R, such that F of J is subset of I. This is subset of I. And let C be any point of J. If F is differentiable at C, small c, and if G is differentiable at F of C, then the composite function GOF is derivable at C, and the derivative of this GOF at point C is equal to G dash FC multiplied by F dash C. So this is the chain rule, and you have used this chain rule in to differentiate various functions. Fine. So here we will prove this to get this. So what is given to you? F is differentiable at C, then G is differentiable at F of C. So we will use these two concepts first. So F is derivable at C. This means limit extending to C, F of x minus F of C divided by x minus C, which is equals to F dash C. This is by the definition of derivative of the function at point C. Similarly, G is derivable at F of C. So G is derivable at F of C means limit G, because here point itself is F of C, क्योंकि point अपने आप में F of C की तरह है. That's why here we are having F of x, F of C. Fine. क्योंकि x नहीं है point ही अपने आप में F of x टाइप का है. Fine. आप देख भी सकते हो डोमेन, दिस डोमेन F of J इज सबसेट ऑफ I, यानी इसके जो पॉइंट्स हैं, जो ये G जो है, G का जो डोमेन है वो I है, एंड F of J इज सबसेट ऑफ I, यानी इसका जो सबसेट है वो F of J है. फाइन. सो जो पॉइंट्स हैं वो F of x1, F of x2 टाइप के पॉइंट्स हैं जो हम डोमेन लेके चल रहे हैं G का. G का डोमेन ही इस टाइप का है. सो हियर G of F of x minus G of F of C divided by F of x minus F of C, क्योंकि पॉइंट G is differentiable at this point, यानी पॉइंट्स ही S टाइप के हैं F of C. So that's why F of x minus F of C this divided by this, and hence here limit F of x this tending to F of C, as per जैसे यहाँ था x F C C, here is F of x F of x F of C F of C. That's why, and this derivative is nothing but G dash, point है F of C, so G dash F of C. Fine. So this is the definition. Now our target is to show this. So let us take the left hand side. So this, by the definition, this is equal to limit extending to C GOF x minus GOF C divided by x minus C. But what is GOF? GOF means limit extending to C G of F of x minus G of F of C divided by. So here we will multiply and divide by F of x minus F of C. तो उसी से multiply, उसी से divide किया. So divided by F of x minus F of C and multiply by F of x minus F of C divided by x minus C. इससे cancel हो जाएगा. We will get this term. ठीक. So इसी से multiply किया, इसी से divide किया. Now separate with the help of algebra of limits. इसको अलग किया, इसको अलग किया. So we get this. Limit extending to C G of F of x minus G F of C divided by F of x minus F of C multiply by limit extending to C F of x minus F of C divided by x minus C. Fine. Now here is a problem. What is the problem? If you will see this and this definition, there is a difference. Here we have F of x tending to F of C. However, here is x tending to C. So to resolve this problem, how to resolve this problem? We will use the concept of differentiability of F. Since F is derivable at C, so obviously F is continuous at C, So since f is continuous, so if x tending to c implies f of x tending to f of c. So you can replace this because points are of this form, f of x, f of c. So that's why you can replace this x tending to c means this. So in the next line we will replace this x tending to c by f of x minus f of c. F of x tending to f of c. Fine. So this is here. We have replaced this. This is as it is. So this is nothing but g dash f of c. This is nothing but f dash c, and this is the result. So this is called the chain rule. Fine, you have used this result number of times. Now the next concept is increasing and decreasing functions. What is the meaning of increasing function? Increasing function means this type of pattern. At any point you will see that, suppose c is any point, then this is any point in the domain. So you will see that around c, in the neighborhood c minus delta to c plus delta, you will have this type of increasing pattern. Similarly, decreasing means around c in the neighborhood c minus delta to c plus delta, you will have this type of decreasing pattern. This is decreasing, this is increasing pattern. Fine. So this is decreasing function, this is increasing function. Now mathematically, a function f is increasing or decreasing at the point x equal to c if in this neighborhood, you will see in this neighborhood we have this inequality. What is this inequality? This is f of c minus delta, this is f of c plus delta, and in between this somewhere you have x may be here, 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 and c itself. So we have this inequality, f of c minus delta is less than equal to f of x is less than equal to f of c plus delta. आप देख भी सकते हो ग्राफ से. You may see, suppose you have assumed x here, then obviously this f of x is less than f of c plus delta and greater than f of c minus delta. So this inequality holds. Here x is any point in between c minus delta to c plus delta. Similarly, this is the decreasing function. So inequality will be this. F of c minus delta is higher than f of x. X is here. X may be here also. X may be here also. Similarly, x may be here also. X. Fine. So f of x, which is greater than f of c plus delta. So this inequality holds. Fine. So in general, so this is the specific form where we have considered the neighborhood. But in a domain, अगर पूरे डोमेन में देखना है तब a function is increasing or decreasing in the interval AB according as f of x2 is greater than equal to f of x1 or f of x2 is less than equal to f of x1 for all x2 is greater than equal to f of x1. That means this. That means this. This is the domain A to B. Here we have assumed x2 is greater than equal to x1. That means x2 is here, x1 is here. x2 is greater than this. So increasing means this pattern and decreasing means A to B. Here is x2, here is x1. Decreasing pattern means this pattern. So now you can see this is f of x1 is less than f of x2. This is equality. So this is increasing pattern, this is decreasing. So you will see that f of x1 is greater than equals to f of x2. This is decreasing pattern. So this is written here. F of x2 is greater than equal to f of x1 means increasing, means this increasing, and here is this f of x2 is less than equal to f of x1, f of x1 is greater than equal to this, so decreasing pattern. Fine. So this is written here, decreasing. Now the sign of derivative. Sign of derivative means if suppose we have a function with domain a closed interval ab to r and f dash c exists for any point c belongs to closed interval ab, then either f dash c is suppose positive or negative. If 0, then obviously a constant function. But if suppose the sign of f dash c is positive, then what is the meaning of this? फाइन, अब हम इसका देखेंगे कि अगर पॉजिटिव है डेरिवेटिव तो इसका क्या मतलब है, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग. सो नाउ since we know that what is f dash c means by the definition limit x tending to c f of x minus f of c divided by x minus c is equal to f dash c. That means function is derivable at point c. Now by the epsilon delta definition, for any epsilon greater than 0 there exists some delta greater than 0 such that this function f of x minus f of c divided by x minus c minus this value is less than magnitude, take the magnitude of this, less than epsilon, when x minus c is magnitude of x minus c is laying in between 0 and delta. This is by the definition of differentiability. Now open this, so we get f dash c minus epsilon is less than f of x minus f of c divided by x minus c is less than f dash c plus epsilon when this inequality hold, magnitude of x minus c in between 0 and delta. This is equation number 1. Now since the sign of derivative is positive, this value is positive, so you can choose any small epsilons greater than 0 such that f dash c minus epsilon is also greater than this. अगर ये क्वांटिटी पॉजिटिव है तो आपको एक छोटा सा एप्सिलॉन जरूर मिल सकता है ऐसा, सो दैट एफ डैश सी माइनस एप्सिलॉन इज ऑल्सो पॉजिटिव. ठीक, अगर ये पॉजिटिव है तो आप ऐसा एप्सिलॉन ढूंढ सकते हो सो दैट एफ डैश सी माइनस सी एप्सिलॉन इज ऑल्सो पॉजिटिव. दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 2. नाउ फ्रॉम 1 and 2, फ्रॉम 1 वी हैव दिस, तो इसको उल्टा करके लिखा 0 इज लेस देन एफ डैश सी माइनस एप्सिलॉन, but according to here this quantity is less than this quantity, so that's why this quantity is less than equal to this when this inequality holds, magnitude of x minus c is in between 0 and delta. So here this quantity is basically greater than 0, so this is written here. When you open this, so you will get x belongs to c minus delta to c plus delta, and since here magnitude of x minus c is greater than 0, so obviously x is not equal to c. We are not considering c. This is deleted neighborhood. That's why center is removed. ठीक. Now because x is not equal to c, so this denominator is well defined. ठीक. अब ये रेशो पॉजिटिव है. This ratio is positive. कब होगा ये रेशो पॉजिटिव? When we have two conditions. This ratio is positive and here interval is this. ये कब पॉजिटिव होगा? जब ये दोनों क्वांटिटी डिनोमिनेटर एंड न्यूमरेटर बोथ आर पॉजिटिव और आइदर बोथ आर नेगेटिव, या तो दोनों पॉजिटिव या दोनों नेगेटिव, देन वी कैन गेट दिस रेशियो विल बी पॉजिटिव. फाइन. सो नाउ सी हियर द इंटरवल इज दिस. Interval is this. This is x, this is c minus delta, this is c, this is c plus delta. This. Now we will take, when we will take x here, when this x is taken here in this left hand side and this ratio is positive, that means x, if you will see here, if you compare x and c, here x is less than c. So here in this part, left hand part, x is less than c, so that's why x minus c is negative. So this quantity is negative in this part from c minus delta to c. This is negative, so obviously this should be negative so that the ratio will be positive. So in this part f of x माइनस एफ ऑफ सी शुड बी नेगेटिव. ये भी नेगेटिव होना चाहिए. एंड दिस इज रिटन हियर इन फर्स्ट लाइन, एफ ऑफ एक्स माइनस एफ ऑफ सी इज नेगेटिव व्हेन एक्स बिलोंग्स टू द लेफ्ट हैंड पार्ट फ्रॉम सी माइनस डेल्टा टू सी वेयर एक्स इज लेस देन सी. हियर एनी एक्स इन दिस इंटरवल इज ऑब्वियसली लेस देन सी. नाउ कंपेयर द राइट हैंड साइड. इफ एक्स इज हियर then obviously x is greater than c. Here in the right hand part x is greater than c, और क्योंकि ये पॉजिटिव है so x माइनस सी इज पॉजिटिव This quantity is now positive, so this should be positive. So f of x minus f of c is also positive. This is written in the second line. F of x minus f of c is positive when x belongs to c plus delta x is greater than c. Fine. Now when you combine these two, so we can say f of x is less than f of c. That means this, when x belongs to this, c minus delta to c. Second, when f of x is greater than f of c, when x belongs to c plus delta. Fine. Hence we can say that f dash c is positive if there exists some delta greater than 0 such that f of x minus f of c, that means this, for all x belongs to this, for all x belongs to c minus delta to c, and f of x is greater than f of c, this when x varies from c to c plus delta. When you combine these two, so you will get this pattern. From c minus delta to c, x is in between these two, we get this. F of x is less than f of c. So this is f of x, this is less than f of c. So इससे कम होगा. So we get this increasing pattern. Here c to c plus delta, that means in the right hand side here, if x is here, then f of x is greater than f of c. So f of x is, you will compare, f of x is greater. When you join all these two, you will get this increasing pattern and hence fx is increasing at c. इसका मतलब फंक्शन इंक्रीजिंग है. अगर डेरिवेटिव पॉजिटिव है, इसका मतलब फंक्शन इंक्रीजिंग है उस पॉइंट के ऊपर. दिस इज द मीनिंग. नाउ द सेम लॉजिक डिक्रीजिंग. एफ लेट एफ डैश सी इज निगेटिव. अब हम क्या करेंगे, वी विल यूज दिस कॉन्सेप्ट, जो हमने कंक्लूजन निकाला है इसका इस्तेमाल करेंगे. तो टू इंक्रीज दिस, first we will convert the negative sign into positive sign. How? So we can define another function. So say g is equal to minus f dash x for all x belongs to this. So when you differentiate this at point c, we get g dash c is equal to minus f dash c is positive. Why this is positive? Because f dash c is negative, so multiply by minus sign here, so we get positive sign. So this is positive, and since g dash c is positive, so you can use this. In place of f we are having g, तो ये फंक्शन g dash c is positive. So this is positive. इसका मतलब there exists some delta greater than 0 such that g of x is less than g of c. This for all x belongs to c minus delta to c plus, and g of x is greater than g of c. This for all x belongs to c plus delta. Now we will replace the value of g. G is means minus f of x. तो ये रख देंगे वैल्यू. So we will get this. So this means हमने माइनस की वैल्यू रखी और फिर मल्टीप्लाई किया, सो वी गेट एफ ऑफ एक्स इज ग्रेटर देन एफ ऑफ सी फॉर ऑल इन दिस, एंड एफ ऑफ एक्स इज लेस देन इक्वल टू दिस फॉर ऑल दिस. ठीक. सो दैट मीन्स वी आर हैविंग दिस पैटर्न, decreasing pattern. So this is decreasing at point c. ठीक. Now at the end point, because here we have taken c minus delta to c, open intervals. So end points means a and b, because our interval is a b closed. So if f dash a is positive, if f dash a is positive, that means what? Here this, we are discussing this point. So here we can say, we can find a delta here, a plus delta, this interval only. There is no need to write or take left hand interval, because that will be beyond the interval. So f dash a is positive means here in this interval, if x is here, a to a plus delta, x is here, so we are getting this pattern, increasing pattern. So f of x is greater than f of a for all x belongs to, this may be taken as closed interval, this may be taken as a to a plus delta, or you may take open interval, both are valid. Similarly f dash a is negative, that means f of x is here, that means we are having decreasing pattern, this decreasing pattern. So f of x is less than f of a for all x belongs to a plus delta. Similarly for b, if f dash b is positive, then f of x is less than, this is positive, so this is b. Positive means increasing pattern, so we are getting this type of pattern here, b minus delta to b. If that means f of x here, and you will see this is the right end point, so f of x is less than f of b. This b is higher than this f of x, increasing pattern, so f of x is less than f of b, so this is shown here. Similarly, if negative, that means decreasing pattern, so f of b, x is somewhere here, so we can say that f of x is greater than f of b. This height is greater than this height, so that's why this. So this is the for the end points. Now based on this sign, we have a very important theorem, Darboux theorem. So now we have Darboux theorem. What is Darboux theorem? If a function f defined in closed interval ab is such that f is differentiable in ab, f dash a and f dash b are opposite signs, then there exists some point c belongs to ab such that f dash c is equal to 0. What is the meaning of this statement? Statement says that function is differentiable in this closed interval ab, f dash a and f dash b are opposite sign. That means if this is positive, f dash a, then f dash b will be negative, and if f dash a is negative, then f dash b is positive. So they are of opposite sign. Then there exists some point c in the open interval ab such that f dash c is 0, and this is shown in the graph. What is the statement? This graph, suppose we have considered f dash a as positive, so that's you will see here we have increasing pattern. Similarly, we have assumed this is for f dash a is positive and f dash b we have assumed as negative. So this is positive, this is negative, assumed. So this is positive means increasing, this is negative means decreasing here. So in between these two, when this is increasing, this is decreasing, so obviously there will be a point c such that this f dash c is 0. That means we get a point here where the tangent is parallel to this x-axis. This is the meaning. जो टेंजेंट होगा इसका ये एक्स एक्सिस के पैरेलल होगा, ये हमें प्रूफ करना है. ठीक, तो ग्राफ से आपको समझ में आ गया होगा, ये बढ़ रहा है, ये घट रहा है, इसका मतलब बीच में एक पॉइंट ऐसा जरूर होगा जहां पर एफ डैश सी की वैल्यू 0 हो जाएगी. 0 मीन्स पैरेलल टू एक्स एक्सिस, ये हमें प्रूफ करना है. तो वी विल प्रूव दिस, एंड हियर सी इज इन द ओपन इंटरवल. सो हियर वी विल प्रूव दिस इन टू पार्ट्स. फर्स्ट वी विल शो दैट सी इज नाइदर ए नॉर बी, तभी वो ओपन इंटरवल में आएगा. तो सी इज नॉट इक्वल टू ए, सी इज नॉट इक्वल टू बी. सेकेंड थिंग इज दैट वी विल शो दैट एफ डैश सी इज इक्वल टू 0. ये हमें प्रूफ करना पड़ेगा. ठीक. सो नाउ द proof is this. Since f dash, suppose let f dash a is positive and f dash b is negative. Since f dash a is positive, so there exists some delta 1 such that this. So what we have assumed, this is the closed interval a to b. Here we have assumed here that this is positive, that means increasing pattern here. So there exists some delta, so a to a plus delta 1 such that if this is x, so f of x is greater than f of a. This is written here for all x belong from a to a plus delta 1. Similarly, f dash b is negative, that means we are having here decreasing pattern. So we can find another delta 2. So this is b minus delta 2 to b, and x is somewhere here, such that f of x is greater than f of b. ये height greater है, so f of x is greater than f of b or equal to. So this for all x belongs to b minus delta 2 to b. This is equation number 2. Fine. Now since f is differentiable in AB, so f is continuous in AB, and since f is continuous in AB, so f is bounded, and we have already proved this कि ये bounded भी होगा तब, and then bounds are attained. Attained means इसी के अंदर होंगे, डोमेन के अंदर. So suppose k, capital K is the supremum of f and small k is the infimum of f. अब क्योंकि ये इसके अंदर अटेंड है, so there exists points C and D in the closed interval AB such that this k is nothing but f of C and small k is nothing but f of D, and this C and D in the interval AB, because both are attained, that's why. So now k is nothing, no, k is since supremum of f, then by the definition of supremum, f of x is less than equal to k. For all x belongs to AB, this is by the definition of supremum. ठीक. Now first part, we will show that C is not equal to A, C is not equal to B, so that C belongs to open interval AB. ये हमें दिखाना है कि C open interval AB में है, इसका मतलब neither C is A nor B, ये हमें प्रूफ करना पड़ेगा. तो let if possible, suppose C is equal to A, मान लिया हमने, then f of C is equal to f of A, because function is continuous, so this is equal to this. But what is f of C? F of C means k, so k is equal to f of A. Fine. Now from here, equation number 1 implies this f of A, but f of A is k, so you can replace this f of A by k here, so we get f of x is greater than k for all x from A to A plus delta 1 from 1. But this is a contradiction. Why? Because we have this f of x is less than equal to k, so they are contradicting to each other. Here f of x is greater than k, here f of x is less than equal to k, they are contradicting to each other, hence C is not equal to A. Similarly, we can show that C is not equal to B, and thus C is in open interval AB. First part is over. Now we shall prove that f dash C is 0. Again we will use the concept of contradiction. Suppose this is not 0. This is not 0. Then either positive or negative. So suppose positive, case 1, f dash C is positive. So if f dash, that means increasing pattern. So we can find, so here is this. So suppose f dash C is positive, f dash C is positive. If f dash C is positive, so that means increasing pattern, so we can find some delta 3 such that in this interval C minus delta 3 to C plus delta 3 we have this pattern. ठीक. So here this is f of C, and if you take your x here, then what will be, this is f of x, so we can say that f of x is greater than f of C. But what is f of C? F of C is k, so this implies f of x is greater than k, as k is equals to f of C. This contradicts the fact that this, here f of x is greater than k, here f of x is less than equal to k. So they are contradicting to each other. They are contradicting to each other. So here f of x is greater than k, but there which contradicts fourth. So f dash C is not greater than 0. तो ये गलत हो गया. Case number 2, when f dash C is negative, if negative, then now we will take C to this decreasing pattern. So here is C minus delta 4 to C plus delta 4. Now you will take x here. So this f of x is greater than f of C. Again, so here f of x is greater than C for all x belongs to C minus delta 4 to C, यानी इस इंटरवल में यहाँ से यहाँ तक x is here. Then f of x is greater than again k, because f of C is what? K. Again this contradicts equation number 4, and hence f dash C is not 0. इसका मतलब ना तो ये है ना ये है. So what is the meaning? Meaning is that f dash C is 0. Fine. So this is the Darboux theorem. Okay, thank you.